Comedian versus comedian
Man, the hate is real already. Damn.
in a battle royale.
Oh no! Oh
A fight to see who is the most funny.
That's a toughie.
And you, the audience, will help decide their fate.
And there is an audience play along.
And play along, kind of.
I thought we were all doing butt stuff.
We are. But is there more?
No.
Yes, there is. Don't trust the fishman.
It's like you found an open cervix and we're like, I'm just going to hang out in here and wait out the storm.
This is not a candy.
It is slightly dirty. Let's see what we have in here. What love is, I want you to suckle these nuts and show me what that mouth do. Amazing! Double entendre. Double entendre.
Wisecrackin. Friday at 8 Central at wisecrackin.com.
We live in weird times. Very weird. It's hard to agree on anything, except that we all need a little more inner peace. That's why I created my Zen Rocks, the mini meditation that's perfect for everyone. Right, Shaman Jay?
No.
Sounds like a yes to me. Whether you're stressed at a desk, stuck at home, or lost in the woods, my Zen Rocks provide you the break you need from your soul-crushing existence. Each set comes with our non-patented Zen guide to help you enter Zen. Hey Warren, how's your Zen?
It's Zen-tastic, baby!
Working as Zentended. It's the ideal gift for your disgruntled father, your yogi mother, or your unemployed uncle. Whoever you are, we guarantee my Zen Rocks is right for you. Hey Guru Nigel, are we enlightened?
So enlightened.
That's Zentertainment. So let my Zen Rocks light up your Zen. Oh, and this isn't a man bun. It's a Zen bun. It's different. This season, give the gift of inner peace. Head to myzenrocks.com and choose the package that ensures your entire family finds their Zen. Off to the next dimension. Zen ho!
My Zen Rocks.
Well, one thing you can consider is looks. What
Yes.
he thought of Janice and how good-looking she was. Yes, he'd enjoy that.
What is this game and why is he
Well,
so
it's
bad
too
at it?
bad Janice always acts so superior and bored. She'd make a fellow feel awkward and inferior.
I'm like, what? Who hurt you, writer? Who hurt you?
Has been rejected, I think, a few times.
Or perhaps someone who doesn't feel superior. There's Betty.
It's Winona
and
Ryder.
Yet it just doesn't seem as if she'd be much fun.
Wait,
Boring Winona Ryder, apparently.
he's like, she's a step down. You could get her, but you won't like it.
And she knows how to have a good time and how to make the fellow with her relax, have fun too. Yes,
I love how
that's what
she's
a boy likes.
attacking the
He
cotton
wants to
candy
know
with her
he's
mouth.
appreciated and would be fun on a date.
She would be fun. She puts lots of stuff in her mouth
So
real
Woody
fast,
decided
angry.
he'd ask Anne
Yes.
for this first date. But just how should he ask her? How
Okay,
do you
doing
ask
okay
for
so
a date?
far.
Right.
What about this?
Ian? Well, how about a date? Well, I mean...
Well, really, no thanks, Woody.
Damn, girl.
She seems a little extra insulted
Well, suppose he
by
did it this
that.
way.
But okay.
Ann? What you doing Saturday night?
Well, I guess I'm busy.
Oh, yeah?
I
Any
guess
chance
I'm
of giving him the
busy.
fresh off for me?
Well, of all the nerve.
Wait, we just showed 2 shitty examples? Is that what we're doing? I hope we get you a good one, because if it's just a bunch of shitty examples in a row.
Examples? Well, I have a ticket for the High Teen Carnival Saturday, and... Well, would you like to go?
Why, yes, Woody. That would be fun.
Yeah. Well, shall I pick you up about 8 o'clock?
That's fine, Woody. 8 o'clock Saturday. Bye.
I kind of bye.
A date with Woody. Saturday.
Oh, now she's just so excited. She went from like, fuck it, I hate you, to totally excited.
So they just totally like tone police this kid. So if he calls up and he's just like, Mister, I'd like to take your daughter out, they're like, you're a wuss. And if he's like, hey, baby, we could have a good
What you doing
time
Saturday?
They're
Yeah,
like,
no, that-
too aggressive. It's like, okay. Then he just talks like a normal human. Like, why do we have to tell boys to be just like normal? Like normal people.
Apparently it's necessary. Wait, is this Anne? Does she have her hair wrapped in a thing? Or is that what she's gonna wear?
Like a Cinderella dance? Really?
Yeah,
This
it's
other shit in his 40s?
not going to the ball, lady.
Come here.
Oh,
Hi, Ann. Hi, Judy.
is she gonna get the talk? Oh, not from her.
What are you doing? I'm getting ready for my date tonight with Woody.
Oh, just in case we didn't know who
he's
she was.
nice. A date, huh? What'll you do? Go to some fancy place for dinner? No, silly. We're going to the High Teen Carnival. I think the important thing about a date is to have a good time. And you don't need to spend a lot of money to do that. And you leave your boyfriend enough money so he'll ask you again. My, you'll be out late. Why not protect
You leave him enough money
Mom
so
and
he'll
Dad and I
ask
haven't
you again?
agreed
Is that
about
what she just
time to
said?
come in.
How do you say goodnight?
Like this.
Perhaps
Oh,
Please.
In 1949.
you could do the rape lunge.
Yeah, the rape
An option.
kiss.
It's an option. It's an
It's
option.
an option.
Okay.
Well, so long.
just like that.
Just the Irish goodbye. Well, good luck with life.
The abrupt takeoff. Apparently that's not appropriate. Yeah.
After all, a girl likes to know you've had a good time.
What?
So let's try saying goodnight again. One more way.
Well, it's getting late.
Yes, it is. I'd ask you in for a bite to eat if it weren't so late. Let's plan to get home in time for a sandwich or something next time.
Say, that sounds good. I'll call you next week.
Will you? Well, thanks so much. I had loads of fun.
So did I.
Good night, Woody.
Night, Ann.
So wait, in this version, the big difference is he just let the woman talk. He's like,
I think that was the difference.
you say some words and I'll attentively listen.
Mm-hmm.
That
And
really
be agreeable.
is that?
Yeah.
Wow. So he just put it on the woman. Like, how do you get your date to be like, would you monologize for me right now? Do you know? I'd invite you in for a bite to eat. Like, that's not why you invite people in. Don't be stupid. Like, what is going on?
I know. Well, next time we'll have to get it home in time for a sandwich.
Yes.
Because that's what people do at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night, whatever this curfew is you eat sandwiches.
What is an appropriate time to, you're on the date with a guy and then you're like, don't forget, we want to have that sandwich. And he's like, oh, we got to go now if we're going to get that sandwich. But I'm having fun. You promised we were going to have enough time for sandwiches. And the very end, her choices of the evening are, you better start a monologue right fucking now. Or let's see if he's going to rape me. Those are the choices, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You have a choice.
You know, because apparently asking him in and making a sandwich is off the table because it's too late for that option. I want to see the one where like the date just doesn't go that great and no one dies.
I think a twist of a lifetime would be if someone did die. Like he's bringing her home and he's like at the moment where he's like, could I have a kiss? And that moment her mom plows out of the front door. Your father's dead in the living room. Like that would be terrible.
Hell, about the big news. I'm talking funny tonight. We got some crazy news from a surprise guest.
You know what? I lied. I'm not Scatman Carew. My name is Oswald Newstein. and I'm your father. And I've been trying to get on this show to send you a message, noob, because I know you were there when I killed your mother, but that was not your mother. That was just a woman I was mad at. She's still alive. Alive! The only problem is I locked her in a vault accidentally with $50,000 cash. But don't worry, she's got enough food and oxygen, water, all that kind of stuff for 25 Talking Funny episodes. But after that, she's going to starve. She's going to suffocate. She is going to blow up. The vault's going to blow up with that $50,000 cash if we do not get that 4-digit code.
So what the hell does all this mean? Well, let's have this lawyer, not the lawyer, tell you all about it.
Starting December 1st, 2 lucky contestants will get the opportunity to guess the 4-digit combination to the vault that contains the noob's dying mother. If the 4-digit combination is guessed correctly, the contestant will win $50,000 and the noob will be reunited with his long-lost mother. This will go on for 25 episodes, 50 contestants total. At which point, if the combination is not guessed, the noob's mother will suffocate and die, and the vault will explode, destroying the $50,000 cash prize.
To be honest, this sounds a little too good to be true, like maybe having Keanu Reeves on a television show, or having a Secret Santa where you get all the presents.
But it's not. This contest is backed by a prize indemnity policy with odds-on promotions guaranteeing a payout of $50,000 cash if one of the 50 contestants is able to guess the correct 4-digit code.
Well, there's only one thing to do then. You got to enter to win these $50,000 cash. How can you do that?
You can enter right now to win a chance to make your guess live on an episode of Talkin' Funny by signing up at talkinfunny.com. And you can win bonus entries by completing special tasks like watching each week for the noob's secret word. We'll notify 2 random entrants before each show next season, which starts December 1st. For complete rules and to enter, go to talkinfunny.com.
Welcome to the abyss. Hi, Sasha. Oh dear, is that what I look like? I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm laughing at the clouds, so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane. Happy refrain, just singing and dancing in the rain. Ba 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 ba, la da da, la da da, ba 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 da ba, ba ba ba, ba ba ba. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just singing and dancing in the rain.
Previously on Evan Shapiro Does Wisecrackin.
It's Tim Stotts, everybody. Tim, do you have a New Year's resolution?
No, I've been cooped up here for a while. As soon as this thing is over, as soon as the CDC says we can frolic and stuff like that, I'm gonna pick
You're
a
getting
role
fucked.
model.
Is that what you're saying? You're trying to get
I'm gonna
fucked. Evan, what is your New Year's resolution?
Well, I too am like Kevin, going to help people, but my New Year's resolution is to help people by finally fucking Tim.
Thank you. So I want to see in Evan's refrigerator.
Really? All right. All right.
Oh, Psycho Bunny. I think you need more eggs.
We're actually short on eggs right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wisecrackin, your weekly virtual comedy game show streaming live from McMahon Studios in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. I'm your host, Angie McMahon, and if you recognize me, that means you got super high yesterday and stumbled onto some weird bacon shows on Netflix. It's true. It's me. Now, we want to know where you're watching from. Your first audience challenge tonight is to let us know in the chat. Tell us what city you're watching from right now. Okay, before we meet our comedians who are competing tonight, we'd like to introduce our live director for the evening, Mr. Tim Stops, everybody! Oh, I forgot my sound effects. Now I'm going to have
That's
to...
okay. Well, you applauded anyway. It was real. It was genuine.
It was a real genuine...
A locally sourced, authentic, artisanal, table to farm applause. So, yeah.
So what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on New Year's Eve?
Oh, they're notoriously not particularly crazy. I think I'm worried about all the other crazy people on New Year's. One time, we were at a friend's bonfire-ish farm type thing, and we all shot a bunch of guns in the air.
Story, Tim, because I don't really want a long story.
We shot guns in the air. I don't know. I got tinnitus now, so that's it.
That sounds wild. All right, let's get going. All right. She is a director, actor, and stand-up comedian. She was called maybe the most famous person at the class of 1996 20-year Valley High School reunion, only she wasn't because there was a guy there who won a Grammy for drumming. Please welcome Summer Austin, everybody.
Hi.
Got it now.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. Crazy New Year's Eve stories.
Well, I took too many edibles and I watched that ball drop on NBC, and let me tell you, Angie, it was wild. The Goo Goo Dolls played. Don't ask me why. These dolls, it was such a blast from the past for me. It was like, these dolls are so old. They look like the kind of dolls that Baby June played with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ridiculous. So that was crazy for me.
Nice. I did hear that Vanilla Ice played at Mar-a-Lago last night.
Oh my God. Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That sounds like a Florida story, of course,
All right, we'll keep things moving. Thank you, Summer. She is a stand-up writer and an actor. She's been seen all across Chicago at Zany's and the Laugh Factory. Please welcome Miss Soli Santos. Hi, Soli.
Hello.
Did you have a nice New Year's Eve?
Yeah, it was chill.
Yeah? What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on New Year's Eve?
The craziest thing that's ever happened to me is I once went for New Year's Eve to Seattle, and I was at a club with some friends, and the club decorated the place with actual apples hanging off a string, and people were biting off of them, and by the end of the night, they were all brown and gross.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
It was bad.
Amazing. All right. He is a fourth-generation Chicagoan, a 30-year veteran of the Chicago Police Department. He's performed nationally as an original cast member of the well-known improv troupe Pimprov. Please welcome Mr. Mark Bratton, everyone.
Greetings.
Mark, what's the crazy? You're a police officer, so I'm assuming, or you were a police officer. I'm assuming you had some crazy New Year's Eves.
Generally, hiding in a viaduct once the shooting starts at midnight. There was so much shooting, sometimes we would just park in a viaduct so that there weren't any stray bullets or something that hit us.
Welcome to Chicago. All right. Thanks, Mark. She's a playwright, filmmaker, comedian, and former zookeeper. Since live theater is dead and filmmaking is very expensive, she's questioning her purpose daily. Her book, Transforming Reality, a guide for creative writers to get out of their own way and finish their stories, is a great holiday gift for that writer in your life. Remember, Valentine's Day is coming up. It's available at lulu.com. Please welcome Miss Mia McCullough.
Hello.
Mia, what's a crazy New Year's Eve for you?
Well, last night I'm at my mother-in-law's cottage in northern Michigan, and she was like, "Oh, I pickled some mushrooms, and they're in the fridge." And I ate some, and then I hallucinated that I was in Evan Shapiro's fridge. So that was one crazier.
Very nice.
Holiday
Sounds like a fun New Year. All righty. Yeah. This one time, he tricked Mark Cuban into investing $25,000 in his stick figure cat drawing company on Shark Tank. Now he hosts a weekly interview show, Talkin' Funny, every Tuesday night on talkinfunny.com. Please welcome Mr. Steve Gatlin.
What up?
Hi, Steve.
How are you, Angie?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for
Good.
asking. Nobody fucking else asked.
Yeah, no. Well, there was a lull in the conversation. I just had to fill it with something. I don't really care.
Thank you for that. I know you don't. All right. What is a wild New Year's Eve for a man who sold 1,000 raccoon penis?
Yeah, I have pretty boring New Year's Eves. The weirdest, I guess I did a comedy show in a bowling alley one time.
Wow.
That's all I got.
I mean, I think that some people do that like on Tuesdays. It doesn't have to be New Year's.
Yeah. Usually New Year's Eve consists of me lying alone in bed watching other people's Instagrams. So, you know, so that one year was pretty exciting though.
All right, more fun times to come. He traveled throughout the United States performing stand-up and improv. He plays the character Van Howard on the Netflix original series Easy. He also is the voice of Jax in Mortal Kombat. Please welcome Mr. Mars Timms. Whoa, who is our special guest this evening?
I'm the year 2020.
The year 2020 has come. You came back into the new year just to...
Well, that was the crazy thing. That's my craziest New Year's Eve. I was told that it's no longer my year, and I plan to contest this and say that it is my year. So there is no 2021. 2021 is a fake year. It is still 2020, and if you don't agree with me, I will kill you.
I feel like you're going to get very warm when this bit goes south, but I'm really here for it. Okay. Thank you. He is an Emmy and Peabody winning producer who helped create Portlandia, Harmon Quest, Take My Wife, Please Like Me, and a shit ton more stuff. He also teaches media at NYU and Fordham U. Please welcome Mr. Evan Shapiro. Hi, Evan. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
you.
No,
I'm here.
Okay, Evan, tell us a wild New Year's Eve story.
Well, back in high school, I actually did some mushrooms, and let's just say there's an excellent chance that I'm Mia's father-in-law.
Yeah, I think that's totally valid. All right,
it's a nice cabin. I've been there.
All right, we will get things going. We're about to start the show, so sit back and relax because this is Wisecrackin. Comedians are pitted in a head-to-head competition to come up with a best punchline to a setup they have never seen. And you, that's right, you quipsters can vote live on which punchline is the best, and here's how it works. Our talented writers' rooms wrote setups that we will show comedians for the first time tonight. They'll have 90 seconds to come up with their punchlines. The other comedians will vote for their favorite answer, and so will you. If you're on our website at wisecrackin.com, you'll be able to watch, vote, and chat all in one place. But if you're watching us from Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, you can still vote and chat along. And here's what you're going to do. Grab a second device like a smartphone or a tablet so that you can vote live. Open up a web browser on that device and type in jackbox.tv into the browser. Type in this room code for tonight's game, which is ISMC. And then you're all ready to vote. The stream does have a little... That's strange. The stream does have a little bit of a lag and sometimes gets a little weird like that. So keep an eye on that device so that you're able to make sure that your vote counts. All right. We are going to get things started now.
Evan took his earphones out. It must be because that wonderful music that's playing, right?
Oh. Everyone hates on my music.
I think the year 2020 loves the music and
Thank
that you
you.
should keep playing it for the year 2020.
All right, it is time for the monologue.
Drama with Mia.
The comedians are about to get their prompts, and we will give you a little bit of monologue time. Broward County schools are investigating whether a teacher was watching porn while teaching a virtual class. In the teacher's defense, he said his class would be stimulating. Yep. Farmville has officially shut down, so now you'll have to use your imagination to do imaginary chores. Australia changed a lyric in its national anthem in order to recognize indigenous populations, but people still only remember that part about the Vegemite sandwich. 42 people in West Virginia accidentally received an experimental antibody treatment instead of the vaccine, which should be fine considering they already share the same gene pool. Whew, writers been getting spicy. All right, that means it's time for our first audience play along. Audience, I want you to jump into our chat, and I want you to let me know my latest dance TikTok video is called what? It could be your latest dance TikTok video or my latest dance TikTok video. The old French teacher? Oh, tickler. Check. I like the joke, Paul. It's cute. What's my latest dance TikTok video called? I think it's called McManiacs. Because I'm a McManiac, maniac on the floor. And I'm dancing like I've never danced before. Right? What is my latest dance TikTok video called? Comedians, you have 20 seconds left to get your prompts in 20 seconds.
That was a good commitment, Angie. Nice commitment.
Thank you. I love compliments.
Appreciate it.
Doing the mashed potato while listening to corn and bread mashups. All right. Mambo number 69.
Oh.
All right, comedians, we are starting this show. So sit back and relax as we get our first prompt. Here we go. What's at the core of the planet named after you? The souls of small animals or hot, sexy magma?
They get extra points for knowing the word magma.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Someone's smart here.
Is someone going to keep track of the extra points, though?
Or it was a Trump fan who just misspelled.
True. Yeah.
The extra points? What do you mean the extra points?
Well, she declared I get extra points. I just want to make sure those are logged in the
Oh,
totals.
it's yours, Steve. Okay.
Wait, when did I say you would get extra points?
Someone said it. They were
Okay.
making
All right. Well, Steve did get a super quiplash right there. A super
Wow.
quiplash.
All right, I'll
That's only
take it.
3 of us managed to vote.
The leading cause of
Only and Mark are having trouble.
probably is goose puberty or drugs.
Come on, any ornithologist would know that geese don't actually go through puberty. Okay.
So stupid. I
Geese
love
don't
it.
go through puberty? Yes, they do.
No, they're born like that.
Very difficult.
Oh, it looks like it was Evan against Soli, and Evan got all the votes. And the audience has another super quiplash of the night.
That was deserved.
Evan's gonna be happy about that. He sucked last time.
I could still leave.
The dish that gets uninvited from future potlucks: pussy casserole or kale and tofu jello ambrosia.
I think pussy casserole will get you invited back.
I was gonna say that. That was what I was gonna say. I don't think that's
It's a casserole. Ugh.
Depends on who.
I think it was worse as a casserole. Though.
I mean, with the casserole, it's gotta have cheese, right? All right, Mia got the comedian's vote and the audience on that. She's gonna take that round. Woo.
One vote away from another quiplash.
Avoid the classified post that offers free blank to good homes. Classified posts, or Mark Bratton didn't get a second answer in. Oh, it looks like 2020 wins again.
That's a good one, though. Nice job, 2020.
No 2020.
Dear science, stop already. We know enough about the artistly formerly known as Prince or Deep Nuts.
Oh boy.
Sons of bitches. Pull it out the callbacks early.
Deep Nuts, back early.
Well, I didn't write it.
Oh, right. You did?
Okay. It looks like it was Steven. Oh my goodness, Mr. Shapiro coming in with the callback early, but Steven got the round. Something that would definitely not taste better pickled.
These nuts. Hey.
Buttered or baby feet?
Oh, baby feet would totally taste better pickled.
I can say that they do.
So good. I bet you baby feet pickled is delicious.
I'm sure. They're very fresh and chewy. Little crunch in the middle.
I mean, that's like pig's feet, but human.
Right.
Sully got the buttered. The audience.
I can't believe anybody picked that.
Baby feet can be found. I missed what Paul said. A surprising new use for kale. Burning to drive away 2020 or marketing get in at all. Mark, are you having a hard time with the app?
He couldn't log on, which was the same thing. He was having trouble getting prompts, which I did too. I had to log out and log back on. That's why I didn't finish my second.
I log. It seems to be working now.
Okay.
I'll be
All right,
ready
let's see
for the
who's
next
out
group.
front right now. Looks like Steve Gadlin is going to take us into the next round.
Uh-oh.
All right, this is round 2. That means it is still anybody's game. All the points are
Right.
worth double.
I
And that's
don't know about that. I don't know about that.
It is time for the audience play along. Audience, it's time for you to get into our chat. And I want to say, if I was Batman's latest foe, I'd be called. What would I be called if I was Batman's biggest foe? I'll tell you what I think I'd be called. I see like skinny blonde bitches from the suburbs are called Karens, and Sicilian bitches, we're called Claudias. So that's what I think. Mars looks like Jigsaw creepy uncle. Very nice.
What's the room code?
The room code is ISMC. ISMC.
I got booted. All right, we're good.
Good?
Yep.
Right. If I was Batman's latest foe, what would I be called? What would it be? What would I be called? I think it's Claudia. Claudia is the type of bitch, she puts her cigarette out so her hands are free so you can see how she's going to take a piece of your soul. Mr. Peas. Mr. Peas? Nipple clamper? That's a weird superpower or villain power. I can clamp your nipples. Brenda. Oh, that's
Just
nice.
his name. It doesn't mean that's what he does.
Okay. All right. I don't need a stereotype. Comedians, you have 15 seconds left to get your prompts in. 15 seconds. The Skittish Lurker.
Ooh, like that one.
That's actually a really fun villain name. All right, comedians, we're about to finish this off now. Get us back into the game. Thank you, audience. We love you.
I don't know if mine got in, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not.
If I had every time I heard that.
Karen. Karen's a good villain too.
The worst way to start an apology. Fuck you, Deborah. Oh, you look like crap.
Just okay, Karen.
See, Karen doesn't feel like it's enough for me. That's why it's a like, you know, I don't want to just talk to your manager. I want to ruin your manager's life. Looks like 2020 got right in there and won that round. What Bill Murray whispered to Scarlett Johansson at the end of Lost in translation? Do you smell sushi? Or I left the stove on.
Those are both excellent. I feel like Bill Murray as the actor, not as like in character, he would actually whisper, "I think I left the stove on" to Scarlett Johansson.
It looks like that was Evan against Summer. Evan got the comedian's vote. The audience split it down the middle, giving the round to Evan.
That was a good one.
Idea for improvised hotel room sign. Privacy, please. I'm blowing my husband once a year.
We can't see it.
Blowing my husband once a year or performing cunnilingus.
Oh,
It's the same answer.
Is the same answer.
Group mind.
Oh yes, that's the improv part of that comes in. I think it's improved, but
Yes, improved.
we're on an improv team here after all.
Oh my! Summer got all of the comedians' votes, and the audience vote. That's a flash for her.
Nice.
89.
Wow, I did not expect that.
The name of a rom-com where two fishermen fall in love.
Oh, that's a good prompt.
Bait and Switch or Aquaman.
Oh,
Those
that's good.
are good.
Wow.
Job.
I feel like, are we all tired a little from partying too much last night?
I was not told that the police would be here.
I feel
Mark Bratton got a round on that one.
that was good.
It
A terrible
happened.
thing to remember during sex. Mall cop Paul Blart or a convo I had with my dad.
Well, the
Also the same
specificity
thing.
of small cop, I think, is-
I think I talked to my dad for 4 minutes yesterday.
During sex?
Huh?
long
sex?
time.
Yeah, just like, hi, how's it going? And then it was like, oh, I'm tired of this conversation.
Oh, Paul, that's funny. Good one, Paul.
Let's see, that was Steve against Soli. The comedians gave it to Steve. The audience gave it to Steve. That's another quick
Wow.
That is going to make Steve very hard to beat.
Now, Steve's getting
Not starting off the year off right.
yeah.
The real reason sharks won't go on land
Good.
because don't want to be made fun of for being short or people suck.
You're not kidding us on the phone.
They're going to be short. They got no legs.
Being self-conscious about its height. That's just the image.
Oh, the comedians gave it to Soli. The audience gave it to Soli. That's going to be another quiplash. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, how is it not a quiplash?
There was one person that fucked it up.
Spoiled it.
What sign was left off the zodiac? The dragon, duh, or shitholes?
I'm trying to be somewhere closer to the Wi-Fi, but this room has like a wet thing on the chair, and I can't sit there.
Yeah, this room has a wet thing on the chair.
No, it's my in-laws' bedroom, and I can't.
There's a wet thing on your bed in your bedroom?
My in-laws' bedroom. There's a wet thing on the
Grosser
chair.
by the second. Yeah, grosser by the second. 2021 that round.
Oh, it's totally gross.
No.
I know it's a shit loud, but it's
This is the end of our second round, so we are going to see if Steve Gatlin will be beaten.
No.
Nope.
No. I will
here
tell you
comes
what,
Mars.
Steve Gatlin, 2020 is chomping at your heels.
That's right, Steve.
Yeah.
All right, this is our third and final round of the first half of our show. That means the comedians have 90 seconds to write 3 punchlines to the same setup. And that means
poop jokes.
it is time for our audience play along.
Oh, Paul.
Oh, God.
That's weird.
My memory, he's really, my memory.
Audience, you should be getting your prompts right now. That means it's our time for our next audience play along. Audience, last night I dreamed that blank. Last night I dreamed that. What were you dreaming last night? Of a better new year, of chocolates and edibles and red wine and young boys. I don't know what I was dreaming about. Not young boys. Don't cancel me. It's fine. All right, get in my chat. Tell me, what did you dream about last night?
Well, I'm definitely not catching up to this game after that answer. I'll tell you that.
I had a third hand to do things with. Okay. That. I think that might be one of our prompts later. Believed I could fly on a wave of R. Kelly's piss.
Whoa,
gross. Steve. That's super gross. Not cute. It's not like weird. It's fucking gross.
What's wrong with you, Steve?
All right, comedians, you have 15 seconds left to get your prompts in. 15 seconds. Audience, at any time, let us know what you dreamed last night, unless it was about me, because that would be creepy.
You want it, Nancy.
I just don't want to be known. I just don't want to be notified. That's all. I want people to masturbate to me. I just don't want to be notified. All right. The 3 hardest things about being Mario: being mistaken as Italian, monkey nuts in the face, or constantly itchy mustache, all that jumping, bad for knees, or can't focus on plumbing.
I love those.
Can't focus on plumbing. Steve, did you write that?
No.
And I have to believe in hell because I live it every day. What can I say?
But 2020 is over.
That's right.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. That was Mark went against the computer because we have an odd number, and it looks like the computer won that round.
Please, Mark. That's embarrassing.
Maybe that was the computer?
Wow.
Yeah.
Computer's
really weird.
3 frustrating requests a website CAPTCHA can make to prove you're not a robot. Pick the dick pic, pick the snowflake, pick the shades of green in, use an escape key, memorize this 57-digit number. Are you 2020?
No.
Yes, I am.
Escape key. How did someone come up with them so fast? You're brilliant.
It looks like that was solely against Mia.
Yeah, he's a Bulls fan. That is weird.
Yeah.
The audience gave it to Soli.
Wow.
Okay, good job.
Nice, Soli.
3 distracting things to yell at someone when someone tries to hit a golf ball. Paul Blart Mall Cop, Mia's mom-in-law is a squirter, or Mambo 69, or golf balls these nuts. You guys.
My husband heard that one. Oh.
Nuts.
That was Mr. Shapiro against Summer Austin.
I had a feeling.
I took the round on that one.
You had a feeling.
I had a feeling that
Was it the wet spot?
I'm really glad my son is like probably got his earbuds in and is not paying
Anymore.
Yeehaw! What's 3 things a good rodeo dang sure ought to have? Toothless people, toothless preachers, or dental ads, or assigned seating, exemplary ushers, or these nuts for chewing. You
Damn it. If this D's nuts gets it, my D's nuts didn't get it. I don't know.
My D's nuts didn't get it either.
Hey.
It looks like it was 2020 out there against Steve, and 2020 wins again.
Just gotta keep trying stuff.
It's going to be close.
All right, we're the end of our first round. Woo. It looks like.
Oh, I think it's Mars. Dang it. Wow.
Congratulations.
he came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, don't forget.
Wow.
I'd like to thank Mia's mom. Mother-in-law.
We all would like to.
So Evan, actually, you get to pick 2 people who are going to play our intermission game. It's called Pitch This Shit. So the first, you're going to pick who goes first to decide what the ad is, and who's going to pitch the ad. Who would you like to go with?
I'm going to put Steve versus 2020.
Yes. Nice.
All right.
Who would you like to go first, Evan?
I want 2020 to go first.
So 2020, you're going to take a look at this image, and you're going to tell Steve what it's an advertisement for.
Okay. This is an ad for love. It's all about the love with these guys. There's touching. There's
Okay, wait.
power.
Time out. 2020. You're saying that this ad is for love. That means, Steve, you have to do a commercial about love right now.
Hey, are you interested in love? Well, you should check this out.
Wow, they're all sitting on.
You're guaranteed to love it.
All right. Next image is for Steve. Steve,
Can I change who I pick?
All right, Steve.
Yeah.
please tell 2020 what this is an ad for.
Cum covered cereal.
Cum covered cereal. 2020,
No.
please do an ad for cum covered cereal.
No.
Well, this is how we like to eat our cereal. So get your big foam fingers, stick it up your friend's ass, who's still a Washington fan, and then your guy who's a New York Giants fan jerk you off with his offhand.
This
Wait a minute. This is the
You
picture?
remembered a lot of details about that photo. Damn.
All right, we have two more. 2020,
Oh.
please tell us what is this an advertisement for?
Holy cow.
Hair gel.
Okay, Steve, please do a hair gel commercial.
Don't be caught out in the cold with floppy, limp, wiggly hair. Get some hair gel. It's really cool. Like you're guaranteed to gel with it.
Tell shit to Mark Cuban. This is so fucking weird. All right, 2020. Steve, please tell 2020 what this is an ad for.
Hemorrhoid cream. Ha ha ha.
Hemorrhoid cream. 2020, please do a hemorrhoid cream commercial.
Is your asshole as hairy as your face? Well, get some hemorrhoid cream, and then you can have business meetings with people that look oddly like you.
And that was Pitch This Shit, everybody.
Boy, nailed it.
Did no one notice that there was a vibrator? Wait. Did no one
You're
notice
right.
there
I
was a
saw
vibrator?
that giant vibrator on the table. Nobody said nothing about that.
Strange.
I saw it.
What's happening here?
No, that's a hemorrhoid soother.
Evan,
I'm gonna get a thermometer.
That's the butt probe.
Wait, Tim, get in here. Tim made these. Tim, get in here.
Yay, Tim.
I'm here. Me.
Tim, what was that on the table?
That was a Hitachi massage wand. That's good for massaging.
Evan knows his dildos. Yeah.
You sure
Yeah.
do.
I think everybody recognizes that. Yeah, there's something creepy and weird stuff in every picture.
What was the search that you put into the stock photo machine? That did you like?
Yeah,
what-
Hitachi massage. Because it's iconic. I wanted to put exactly that model because it doesn't look overly phallic, and everybody pretty much knows what it looks like. So,
Well, what's supposed to be happening in that picture? That they're just sitting there with their big beards and the
In
massage.
public.
that's for the two people to decide.
In a coffee shop.
In a coffee shop.
That shit's fucked
Yeah,
up.
You
it
can
is.
work everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna start a new room because for some reason, it didn't use our custom prompts. So
No, in fact, I recognize some from a game I played with my kids last night.
yeah, I was like, oh, what happened? Why isn't our custom prompts coming up? So I'm gonna start a new room so that we actually have shit that we wrote.
Did you use cum-covered cereal with your kids last night?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
It's cum frosted cereal. Just please.
Oh, sorry. I'm off my game, Evan. I can't do anything right.
I think it's actually jizz frosted cereal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that word makes it better.
That would have made that such a funnier segment had I not had a slip of the tongue.
All right,
That's going back to cunnilingus.
Call them what are
Oh
those
my
corn
goodness.
flakes?
guys in the
Yeah, they're
chat, I'm gonna
cornflakes,
give you a
right?
new room code. Can you guys log into there as soon as you possibly can? And then, Tim, how do you think the night's going?
I think it's going just ducky. Yeah.
Heard that
Me and his
I think
father-in-law
his
is
father-in-law is the
definitely
winner. Yeah. I also think more fart noises, please.
Yeah.
See, I can't look at the comments when I'm doing the other things, when I'm making graphics appear. So
It's kind of
we're just
Steve.
going through 'em.
It's Steve.
Okay. I'm just gonna fix our little banner here with the room
That
code.
was John Cryer's role in Pretty in Pink, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Hummy bunches of oats. Oh my god.
Coming bunches of.
Oh,
Where's that?
That comment just came up.
All right, everyone, we are going to start this
That's
game. The comedians are about to get their prompts, and that means that it is time for the monologue. That's right.
Cunnilingus.
Woo, monologue.
All right. What the fuck is happening right now? Okay. The company that makes King's Hawaiian sweet rolls is being sued for not making the rolls in Hawaii. So, heads up, French fries. It's New Year's, which means today everyone will be spreading goodwill and cheer or COVID. They're spreading COVID because they're going out and not listening. Joe Biden, Dr. Fauci, and more have publicly received the coronavirus vaccine in order to show there's nothing to fear and that they're more important than you. Tom Cruise lashed out at the crew of Mission Impossible 7 for breaking COVID protocols, then peeled off a mask to reveal that he was actually Dr. Fauci the whole time. These are going great. Bitcoin reached an all-time high this week, as did mansplaining and blockchain.
Musician that goes by initials.
A snow leopard at the Louisville Zoo tests positive for the coronavirus. A frat boy asked if it had also spread to the cougars. I just took a DNA test. Turned out Turns out my grandpa was a Nazi. Oh, that one, I blew it. That was going to be so good, and I blew it. It's fine. It's fine, guys.
Comedians, are you muttering under your breath while you're writing this?
Comedians, you have 20 seconds left. That means we can't get into an audience play along real quick. Give me an audience play along, Tim. 15 seconds, comedians. 15 seconds. Audience play along. All I want for the new year is to not feel the need to black out drink anymore. So we're about to begin. Worst place for a first date: dumpster diving or jail shower.
Ooh.
Both romantic, though.
Oh. They both have a lot of character.
Yeah.
Steve, when's the last time you went on a jail shower date?
This morning, I think. I don't know if it was a date yet. We haven't had the talk.
Looks like summer against 2020, and 2020 got the comedians and the audience vote on that one.
Well, thanks, Mia, for voting.
Yeah, I actually voted for it because I liked it as a first date option.
One thing I never put in the recycle bin: C document file testing, Pornhub downloads, or used condoms.
Oh my God.
Gotta bury that folder deep.
That's amazing.
Someone knows. Someone knows.
Good one.
Funny.
Nice work.
I love how you guys are all just so positive with each other. Like, that was great, guys. Steve against Narc. Oh, Steve got a big
They
win
know.
on that one.
They know that folder.
When you come to a fork in the road, you have to fork your husband or ask for a knife and spoon.
Oh my goodness. Those
Make
are
lemonade.
good.
Oh, is it wholesome? Is it like a wholesome?
That was.
It's like a palate cleanser.
Really, that first one is great marriage advice.
Yeah. All right, that was totally against Mia. Oh, the audience split the vote on that one, but Mia got the round.
Wow, wholesome went over better than I thought.
Dude,
This is why I'm not married.
I don't always do this, but it's really nice to frost your flakes or still go to Pound Town. Oh, poor Tim. How's that going for you?
Pound Town?
Pound Town, yeah. Oh. That was Evan against Summer. And it looks like, it's flipped around.
Yeah. That one was better for me. Nice work. Yay!
No tipping, please. Just leave me some dirty cop contraband or Bitcoin.
Oh my God.
Audience, you can still get in here and get your voting on. Just go to jackbox.tv and put in tonight's room code.
Jam.
The jam.
Whoa, it looks like that was 2020 against Steve and 2020 again.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Pound Town number 11. What you're leaving to your family in your will? My porn collection?
Yes.
Or my anxiety and mortgage?
I think that was supposed to be porn, but
But I like
We don't know.
Orn.
We don't know.
I like Orn.
No, we don't know.
I think it was supposed to be Orn.
Orn brings up a lot of questions, and I like it.
Dog now. Yes, dog.
What the fuck is an Orn?
That was Mark against Soli, and it looks like Oh,
Yeah.
Mark got the comedians vote. The
I'm
audience
so
also gets
horny.
Mark. I'm so horny. Oh, me so horny. What DNA really stands for? Dumb nature stuff or D's nuts? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that says. These nuts.
Gotta run it.
These nuts
Gotta run it
cereal
tonight.
become on the acid. Is what I read.
Oh my God, that is so.
Oh,
funny.
Evan, can you please pronounce what you tried to write there?
Nutsy-riboconumic acid.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's like it's Scotland.
Yep.
Well done.
Scientific name.
Alrighty. That's going to be the end of our first round of the second half of the game. Let's see who is out front. Looks like, Steve Gatlin again is the one to beat.
Mhm.
Oh no, Steve. My
It won't hold.
So confident today, Steve. What happened to you? 2020
All right.
might beat the shit out of you,
The
huh?
comedians are getting their prompts right now, and that means it's time for our next audience play along. Audience, it's time for you to get into my chat. What do you spike your eggnog with? This could be a regular thing or not a regular thing. Let's see where the audience's brain is tonight. What do you spike your eggnog with? We all know Mia's father-in-law spikes his eggnog with elf cum. Thank you, Paul, for finishing the punchline. That was perfect. That was perfect. Came in right perfectly, right when I needed it. Audience, get in there. What do you spike your eggnog with? These nuts? Yeah. Yeah. I don't really like eggnog. I find it to be kind of disgusting. I mean, not the consistency, just the flavor, which is strange to say out loud. Jazz and Xanax, love it. And the spirit of the season.
Yeah.
Comedians, you have 30 seconds left to get your prompts in. 30 seconds.
That's a good one.
What do you spike your eggnog with? Tums? Nice. Uh-huh.
Sure.
Sounds necessary. Yeah.
15 seconds left, comedians. Yeah, tears.
Sure.
Oh,
Sad. Sad eggnog.
all alone.
5 seconds, comedians. 5 seconds. All righty, we are about to start our second round. Points are doubled. It's anybody's game.
All right.
What do people pay me to do on Cameo? I sent more than Steve Gadlin.
1 cent.
1 cent. 1 cent more than Steve Gadlin. Or massage my own ego.
Is that a callback to the massager?
The Hitachi Hibachi.
Steve, how much does it cost to message you on Cameo?
$40 if you want a cat drawing, and I think 99 cents.
I misread the question.
You know who the number one Cameo star in the world is?
Yeah. Steve's
Right.
on Cameo. That's
Carol
the kind of
Baskin.
stars we get on this show. How I've developed my incredibly huge forearm muscles. Karate chopping punks and jabronis are rubbing the love button.
Ooh. The
Speaking
second
of love
related
button,
one. Ooh.
Our sponsor today is nonzenrocks.com. You can rub a Zenrock. Ow, I just
need for Zenrocks to develop your forearms?
The fucking Zenrocks fell on my
Nice, Soli.
All right, Stephen Soli. Soli got the round. The one New Year's resolution I keep to myself, if I tell you I gotta kill you, my cummy bunch of smokes.
That's about right.
Really?
Oh my God.
Answers from the comments.
That was Evan against Soli. Evan got the audience and the comedians
Worked
vote.
for
Evan's
ya.
voting. Are you guys voting?
Yes.
What I always do with my leftover tree, heat it up for breakfast with your leftover tree?
Yes, I could eat that.
Aluminum foil is for MLK Day.
None of those make
Those
sense.
are leftovers. They're leftover jokes. Thank you, Summer.
Yeah, and also a cookbook came out about how you can cook up your tree.
Your fake tree?
No, your Christmas tree, your
Does that have to
regular.
be a real one, though?
Summer and I, it's good that Summer and I were against each other because we're the only two that
entire picture.
That was Evan against 2020. It looks like the comedians gave it to Evan. The audience did give it to 2020, but Evan won the round.
I get you, Evan. I get
A
you.
quick brown fox jumped over. Why is the brown fox athletic? Or the lazy dog poodle.
Oh my God, that's good.
I mean, it's a legit question.
It's a legit
stereotype.
Are just better at jumping. Let's just.
That was 2020 against Mark Bratton. It looks like the comedians gave it to 2020, and the audience said, "That's a big quiplash."
That's funny.
The race card won.
That's funny. Oh, what? Thank you. I cashed in all my Bitcoin for rubles or shares in ShamWow.
Yeah.
Do they still sell ShamWows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I read on my mother-in-law's chair. So yes, they do.
We just shamwowed up the squirt. Well done.
All right, that was Mark Bratton against Mia, and it looks like Mia got the comedian's vote and the audience on that one. That's a big win for Mia.
Hey.
Our
Do you
mother-in-law.
think ShamWow will sponsor us?
Wow.
The weird reason my printer is jammed, someone left a damp rag on it, or printing in panty liners again.
Printing
Don't put your name on them.
Printing on panty liners again.
Yeah, right. When you want to say a message that
It would
really
be difficult, wouldn't it?
from the heart.
I mean, you don't know panty liners. It's not that hard.
Thank
All
you.
right, it's me against Summer. It looks like Summer took that round.
Summer, that was excellent.
That's the end of our second. Whose panties are these? Oh wait.
I actually just think that was Midsummer.
All right, let's see who is 2020 is taking us down again. This is our third and final round of this Wisecrackin show. That means the comedians have 90 seconds to write 3 punchlines to a single setup. And that means, audience, it's time for our last audience play along for the evening. Audience, get into my chat. Netflix new holiday show is called what? If you were to write a Netflix holiday show, what would you call it? I would call it, okay, here's what I would call it. I would call it, It Came Upon a Midnight Queen, and it is the birth, life, death, and resurrection of Jesus, all set to the music of Queen. It Came Upon a Midnight Queen. No one likes this pitch? Fine, fuck you guys. What do you got? Put something in my chat. This is also our last round, so if you have questions for the comedians, make sure you get those ready for the chat as well. We're doing a little Q&A at the end. Do you want to miss your shot? I don't want to miss my shot. I think they're doing something on Broadway today with TikTok or something. I heard that.
Oh.
Is it a Hui or something? Comedians, you have 45. Mary didn't know she was pregnant. I think you know. I've been pregnant twice, and it's pretty apparent. The foot goes across your belly, and you just see that little foot. It's like, this is not bad lunch. La la. Nailed it. Oops, all Angie.
Oh. I'd tune in.
It's a fun time of year for people when they rediscover that episode, and then they all tell me how terrible I am. It's fun.
I just saw it for the first time this year. I was in tears. So,
Alrighty, that is the end of that. Now we're gonna see who's gonna take this show home. Stop spooning the cum, for Christ's sake. The last 3 people you want to be stuck on an island with are Trump, and Satan, or the enormous meteor heading for Earth, shower shoes, or a fanny pack full of mint.
Wait. I need clarification. Is that Satan or Satan's brother Satan?
It's his doppelganger.
Satin.
Everyone always confuses him for Satan. He's like, no one ever calls Satan Satin's brother.
Ooh.
All right, that was Mark Bratton against Schmitty again, Mark. You got the
God damn it, Mark. You can't beat my computer.
Yeah.
Again.
3 worst wallpaper patterns for your newborn's nursery: monsters, umbilical cords, or their dead twin, orange print, loaded diapers, swimming jizz, smiley faces. I think that should be the title of tonight's show.
Oh goodness.
Stop spooning. Okay, we did the spooning cum one. Okay. Summer against Solely. It looks like Summer took the comedians and the audience vote on that one.
All right.
A few more left to vote, audience. You got to get in there. 3 worst thoughts to have during sex. I think I left the stove on. Where's the ShamWow? What's that weird noise? Jar Jar Binks. Does Gumby piss? Or Julia Sweeney rhymes with peenie?
You guys had no trouble reading that answer. That was amazing. I would not have gotten that. Good job.
Yeah. I love Julia Sweeney. She's like an American treasure. It's me against Steve, and it looks like Steve got the audience and the vote.
You.
3 worst pitches on Shark Tank: a bigger boat, chum chum, sneakers for brown foxes, Hitachi foot massage, stick figure cat, or Pornhub.
Pornhub.
I think we need that now. Pornhub.
Someone buy that domain right now.
Pornhub? Oh, that would be amazing.
You know,
2020 against Evan. Looks like 2020 got the comedian.
Oh,
that's
no.
whiplash.
Dang it.
That is going to make 2020 very difficult to beat.
Yeah, like impossible to beat.
2020 was out front. Pornhub.
2020
was out front, and with that super quiplash, I can't assume anyone was out front. Yes, it was like 2021 once again.
You 2020.
Oh, how much do we
Fuck
hate
you, 2020.
the
You're
world?
over. You're over.
2020 is
Own
undefeated.
him.
God damn you.
2020 is undefeated
Why is 2020
All right.
wearing a bull shirt? Bull shirt.
because they suck, just like 2020.
All right, 2020, you get to choose someone to read the writer's credits in a voice or accent of your choosing.
Oh wow. Reading. Let's see who can do that here. Let's go with Summer reading like Summer reading it like Angie.
No.
Fine. No, you can. No. Come on, give it your best. All right, credits. Go for it, Summer.
By written Ma Boren, Anthony Knows, Paul Rivas, Steve Houston, that one's easy. Anthony Barbarino, Kelly, that one's fine. Barry Christopherson, Richard Charles Anderson, Rachel Klein, Sharice Foster, that's a street I used to live on. Colleen Brenneman, Drew Andersonville, Kurt I don't even not even gonna try with that one. Tim Stoltz, like Eric Stoltz, Trevor Glassman, Lorene Siciliani, Minnie Keel, or Kyle, I'm not really sure. Graphic and designs of video by Tim Stoltz, the amazing Tim Stoltz. And last but not least, he's not on here, but Anna Luciero.
Yes, I'm not good at pronouncing names. I'm all excited and happy that you got that in. Or reading.
That was great.
All right. Audience, do you have any questions for our delightful panel this evening? Otherwise, we'll get on to the plugs. Why do you guys start plugging? Who's got a plug?
I'm doing a show like right now, or in about a half an hour, at Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank, but it's virtual. Go to flapperscomedy.com, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, $7.
Nice.
I'm doing the roast of 2020 Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. Go to characterassassinationroast.com and you can log in and watch the show there. Roast of 2020, Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central. characterassassinationroast.com.
Very nice. Who else has
My web series was accepted into the Hollywood Boulevard Film Festival, which will be showing this week, I think.
Nice, Mia.
I'm a little unclear on the news.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
Hollywood Boulevard Film Festival.
Tuesday night, 9/8 Central. We're hanging with Michael Kaufman, Andy Kaufman's brother, and we'll talk about his bro and comedy and a bunch of fart jokes and stuff too. TalkingPunny.com.
You're going to be talking about whether or
And
not
I have tomorrow I'm going to be also doing a show with that fans going to be hosting, and it's obviously online. And to reserve tickets, it's 323-578-7426. You just text that, or you can look for me at Solely Comedy on IG and get the number there.
All right. Any other pluggies?
Yeah, we have a great podcast called The Roast of Your Teenage Self. Tons of episodes wherever you get your podcasts, and you can follow me on Twitter at eShat.
Oh, got the Twitter plug-in. Nice.
There you go.
Solid. All right. Anything else? All right. I had to declare a sponsor before we go.
What happened to
And this episode is sponsored by MindZenRocks.com. It's the world's most enlightening gag gift. Give someone the gift of inner peace. Save 10% when you use the promo code Wisecrack. If you would like to see a unboxing of MyZenRocks.com, you can go to our YouTube page, and I have a whole 12-minute unboxing of how to correctly use the Zen Rocks for yourself.
Lots of swearing.
Yeah, I do say son of a bitch a lot. My brand. My fucking brand, babe. All right. If all the plugs are done and we have no questions from the community. Oh, thank you, Woody. That's nice. All right. Then I guess that's it. Good night, everybody.
Happy New Year.